United States is preparing to host two of the world's largest sporting events, the 2026 FIFA World Cup and the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. These tournaments typically attract massive international crowds. However, a newly implemented travel ban by President Donald Trump has raised concerns about its potential impact on these events and the broader sports world.
The ban enforces full restrictions on travelers from 12 countries and partial limitations on 7 others, citing national security concerns. Despite this, exemptions appear to have been made for major sporting events like the World Cup and Olympics.
Organizers of the LA28 Olympics remain optimistic that the travel ban will not disrupt preparations or participation. LA28 President Casey Wasserman reassured that the directive includes a clear understanding that the Olympics require special handling. He thanked the federal government for their support and recognition of the event's global importance. According to Wasserman, the federal government has committed to ensuring a welcoming.
The list of countries facing complete travel bans includes Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Meanwhile, nations such as Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela are under partial restrictions. Section 4 of the travel ban outlines specific exemptions for athletes and support personnel participating in major sporting events like the Olympics and World Cup.
IOC Vice President Nicole Hovertz, chair of the LA28 Coordination Commission, confirmed that 206 countries are expected to participate in the Olympics. She emphasized that the U.S. federal government has provided assurances that all athletes will be able to enter the country. The U.S. will also co-host the 2026 FIFA World Cup alongside Canada and Mexico, and this exemption will apply to athletes involved in that tournament as well.
However, some key questions remain unanswered. The exemption applies to major sporting events, but there is no clarity on what qualifies as such. The State Department has not offered specific criteria for the Secretary of State's discretion in determining event importance. For instance, Haiti is set to compete in the upcoming CONCACAF Gold Cup, but it's uncertain whether that tournament will be considered significant enough to allow Haitian athletes entry.
Similarly, the FIFA Club World Cup will be held in the US in 2025 and includes players from several of the banned nations. There is no indication yet whether this tournament is covered by the exemption. Additionally, many international athletes routinely travel to the US for training camps leading up to major events, but it remains unclear if the exemption applies to these preparatory trips.
Importantly, fans from the banned or restricted countries do not benefit from the same exemption. For example, Iran has already qualified for the 2026 World Cup, but their fans will likely be barred from attending matches in the U.S. This restriction could lead to an uneven competitive atmosphere, as teams from unrestricted nations will be able to enjoy fan support on site, unlike those from banned countries. When asked if ticket sales might be affected,
another concern relates to athletes from banned countries who are already playing in US-based leagues like the NBA, MLB, and MLS. The proclamation does not clarify whether these players, if they travel abroad for competitions or family visits, will be allowed back into the country afterward. This uncertainty affects players like the Venezuelans currently active in MLS, some of whom are scheduled for international fixtures soon.